Good day everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick and we're on the ZXspectrum 48K playing a game called Glass, published by Quicksilver in 1985. Now I'm quite excited about this game because it's one of those ones back in the day that I played a couple of times and just didn't know what the name of it was. I was hoping to run into it eventually and yo happy days, here it is. I remembered elements of it, but here it is, Glass. I never would have guessed it was called Glass. But anyway, it's a space shooter game where you're a member of some trained warriors, and you must achieve the status of Lord by going over 14 levels of excellence to pass through. Now, you know, goes on this will be quite long. It's very addictive. So let's go. Let's relive my childhood. So here we go. The first bit, it's on different levels here. We must line up these crosshairs, if you will, and shoot these aliens there. Now, my lives, you see those white circles there? I think they're my lives left, so I've got 3. Time's ticking down as well. That's the amount of time we need to survive. And on the bottom there, you can see, bottom left, is the shield. So that goes down to 0, you're dead, and then it's on to the next life. So we just got to survive the maximum time possible. I'm controlling this with the joystick, and you can see my directions there on the right there, where I'm pushing it through. So let's just survive. I think we're going to do this. But this is a game that will really capture a child's imagination. There we go. Hyperspace to somewhere else. Love this. I mean, this is... Whee! Now, I just got to avoid all these without bashing into stuff. We lose energy if we do. Literally, I'm really happy today because this game I've been trying to find for absolutely ages, and because we were trying to review everything that's happened ever, it was only going to be a matter of time before it happened, and here it is. Glass. Great stuff. Definitely will be live streaming this at some point. I love it. Right, so you see I'm already biased on it because nostalgia is proving a good, a powerful influence here. It's moving very fast. I can control the speed by up and down on the joystick. Just avoid these. Look at the time. It's in the red. Just got to survive a little bit more and we're on to the next stage. Now, as a kid, the main excitement would have been to see what comes up next. Each level, as you go up the 14 levels, culminates with trying to shoot, I think, a massive long spaceship, which I'm looking forward to see if that is the case or whether I've remembered it wrong. Right, okay, so a number of levels within each other level. These things, individual agents, are now hopping about a bit. Come on, let's line it up. If it bashes into us, we lose a bit of the shield. Come on, Nick, still 3 lives left. Don't know what those nukes are there. Maybe we use them at the end. See in the bottom middle, the whole spaceship's being controlled by a ZXspectrum, a red and yellow one, which I've never seen before, ever. Yay! I think me and a friend played this with a Pokemon once, or a cheat, where we had infinite lives, and we just keep going round and round and round. So to complete it legitimately, all 14 series of levels would take absolute years, I think. I think this might be a long review, this, but I don't care because I'm loving it so much. If you had this one back in the day, let me know. I'm not sure if it come out on anything else, like the Amstrad CPC. Actually, I think it did come out on the Amstrad CPC, I think. I'm not sure it made it to the Commodore 64. Now, here's some walking fellas. They will now be firing stuff at us. Shield's not looking overly clever, but you can do what I'm doing, just keep shooting them, or you could try and wind down the time. But if you do that, you're probably going to get further, actually, but you're not going to get as many points. Here we are. We're a star warrior. Will we get the rank of Lord? I do not know. So you can tell, can't you? Trying to get through each level, trying to find what new thing there is to fight. When you got to this level as a kid, you thought, oh look, walking blokes. Hooray for the walking blokes, but we're going to kill them. They're in the way. They're terrible alien people. You can see as well. I didn't notice, but on the bottom, on the top, well, the left there of my display, well, one of the things circles has gone blue, which means we've lost that life already. Oh dear. But you know, I'm getting a good old go from this thing. Great stuff. As I say, if you completed it, let me know, you big show off. Green and black now hyperspace. It's not always the same. Very quickly, fast paced this as well. You haven't got any, oh dear, that was bad. You haven't got time to get bored. Let's go. I do recommend tracking this one down. It's Glass. Glass. I like the sound of broken glass, as long as it's not up my... Oh, look at that thing there. Magenta, let's get around that. Good stuff. Good, so this is going to move gradually quicker. Look at the points you can actually get. I've occupied the first 4 digits, but it looks like there's room for, well, billions, is there? Come on, Nick, you can survive. Now, try and guess what comes next. It might be the end of the first official level with a big long spaceship. If it is, we've got to take out the radar implements on it and also gun stuff as well for bonus points. Fingers crossed. Let's get to one of those. And it's the big long ships that I remember the most on this. They get gradually longer through each end of level or stage. Right, come on. Look, time's good. Where are we going to go now? Might be another shooty thing. Might be a spaceship thing. Let's have a look. No, it's another shooty thing. Right, okay. Let's kill that space jellyfish of doom. We might get an extra life when we get over 10,000. I'm not quite sure. Might have made that up. Oh, it's getting a bit close, that thing. Shield's not looking overly clever. We're in the red. It says alert there. Oh, man. Caravan. Go, go, go. Right, so these are all enemy attackers, different waves, wave after wave after wave after wave. They will just keep coming until you complete the game, which probably takes hours, I would have thought. Good sound on this. It's moving quite quick as well, isn't it? 48k. Love it. Love it, love it. There wasn't a Glass 2. Yeah, you might have a game you remember from your childhood but don't remember the name of it. And, you know, hopefully... Oh, here we go, the spaceship bit. Oh, yes. Oh, the nostalgia's coming flashing back now. Look at the smoothness this is going. Oh, yeah, I'm back as a kid, age about 6 years old or something. Great stuff. Marvellous. Oh, this is a beauty, this one. I haven't been nostalgic for a game like this for quite some time. But as I was saying, you might have a game equally from your childhood that you don't know what it was actually called, but just remember mere fragments of it. Check out the ZXspectrum review list. We might have covered it already, but hopefully we'll catch it at some point. But this was the main one for me, the main one that I had a problem with, and now I've hit it. Oh, happy days, oh, happy days. Fast forward. Yeah, it's really gentle, really inviting. We're on the last life already, though. Here, what's that coming over the hill? Is it a Dalek? Is it a lobster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? And that's going to get kaboomed. If they get right over that hill thing, they will shoot and obviously drain your shield, which you don't really want. So we're on stage 2 now, I presume, because we've taken up that long spaceship from before. Going to get gradually more hectic, gradually more difficult each time you go through. If you know a way of launching those nukes, let me know, because it's certainly not in the instructions a way to launch it. I'm not sure. Maybe they're there just for decoration. ZXspectrum. Oh, that got quite high up. That almost took a pot shot at us. Go, go, go. So already I think this is going to be my favourite game reviewed of the week, I think. One of those ones as well, if I did look at it on a live stream, it might take up a lot of the live stream. Nostalgia always has got a huge part to play, but I think in this case, even if you didn't own it back in the day, got no knowledge of it, I think you can appreciate for what it's doing with the memory available and compared to other games at the time. It's a fantastic example of a shooter, got great colour, inventive aliens, it's varied, it's well paced, you won't be grinding out for ages, and it's got the skill level just right. I love the thing. Glass. Right. I think some of these aliens might be made out of glass. I think that's what they're getting the idea from. This thing's buzzing around. Shield's looking okay. We're on our last life, so I'm not sure how much longer we can last here. Maybe we will get a bonus life somewhere. Didn't get one at 10,000. We can, but keep our fingers crossed. Maybe when we get to the end of stage 2, it will give us an extra one. Oh, look, cyan and blue this time. So it's even varying the hyperspace graphics, the colour each time. Right, what next? There's going to be something moving about like crazy. Oh, it's one of these things again. Stuff coming over the hill. This time it's a robotic jellyfish of doom with horns on. Not giving it much chance to respond, which is probably the best way. That's gone. That's hiding. Oops. Yeah, I think we took a beach ball to the belly there, which isn't the greatest of things to do. But anyway, just ease down the time, Nick. Ease down the time. Nothing's going to come this way. How many points are we going to get for that? Not much. It's a bit stingy with the points, isn't it, really? 10 points there. Oops. Right, come on. Might as well take out as many as we possibly can. Let's get involved. We want to get to the status of lordship. We've got a bonus there. 12,000 we're on now. Time is almost gone. Shield's probably just coming up to halfway left of shield on our last life. So we probably can't survive too much longer. So you get the idea, don't you? Survive as long as you can in this space sort of epic shooter, white and blue. Right, okay, oh, brilliant. We're on to our next ship, and look at that. It's cyan and green, so different from the last ship, and it should be a bit longer. Position that red bit on it, press the fire button, and take out as many of the bits as you can, especially these radar dishes. There we go. We want to stop them attacking the Earth, I presume. What a long, long ship. Great stuff. Really one to fire a kid's imagination, that is for sure. So long, ship. I think we survived that one. Now we get on to the third wave, red and white. I think you're going to download this one. I downloaded it from a site called Spectrum Computing, which I look at a lot of these games. It's this weird flyer thing. I'd love to see the programming of this, to see what they come up with. Genius game. I can't say anything bad about this at all. No colour clash. Look at the reflection of the thing as well in that water, if that's what it is. Really a good attention to detail here. 1985. Quicksilver. This probably is my favourite Quicksilver game, I think. Be interested to see what it looks like on the Amstrad CPC. I think it came out on the MSX as well. So that'll be interesting. I imagine that version is very, very similar to this. Don't think it got a 16-bit release. I might be wrong. Might have to try and look it up if it did. Yellow and red. You knew it was yellow and red, didn't you? I'll have to check to see if it came out on the Amiga. Oh, look at these. Oh, they immediately remind me of the assassin droid from Empire Strikes Back on the planet. Oh, I've taken it. I've taken a hit to the belly button. I'm doomed. Well, what a brilliant game. You have failed to attain the standard expected of fleet member. Oh, well, with the ability, a suitable occupation would be Earth politician. So, depending on how you do, it then says what sort of job you'll be probably best for. I think I might have another quick go, you know. I think I might have another quick... Oh, it's got continue. See, continue mission. So you've got at least one continue as well. What a very inviting game this is. So I have to start from this. I have to start from the beginning again. So I'm going to continue where I left off with a continue. I think it might only do that once, but that's great, isn't it? That really adds to the longevity of it as well. So we take out these things. It's either a moisture evaporator on the planet Tatooine, or those assassin droids, the Empire's assassin droids from Empire Strikes Back, or probe droids they might have been. Do 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 do. I mean, Star Wars was probably the most popular. It might still be sci-fi series of back then. Do 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 bum 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 bum. Oh God, dear me, this is a bit more difficult now because my shield's really gone down. I'm not taking very good avoiding action. So that's firing at you a bit more regularly than it did before. Oh, don't see, I'm going to lose all my strength here and lose a life on the very first level. Could be happening. Could be happening. Right, okay, I've lost a life. Look at that. So that cost me a whole life, that first one. Nincompoopin', Nick. Nincompoopin'. But I've already raised to the rank of Earth politician. Be interested to see what it happens next. Right, stuff coming over the hill level. Look like Daleks. They are Daleks. Exterminate. Exterminate this, big nose. That's a good thing to say to a Dalek. They don't really have big noses, do they? But they have those eye stalks. Alright, taking that out. This should be a fairly easy bit, this. As long as we shoot them before they come over that watery hill, then we'll be in a fine fettle. Right, 380 points. I guess it's going to rate me by the amount of points I get what occupation I am. If you've played this as well, let me know what occupation it gave you at the end you should be doing. But the one you really want is Lord status. It wants to rate you as some kind of crazy Star Lord from beyond something or other. 2 lives left. Going to clear this one fairly easy. Oh, he really says that, and then he takes a beach ball to the important bits. Next level. I want to see the next long spaceship. I think that's what we're going to try and get to. So this won't be a complete walkthrough, although that'd be nice to do. Oh, look at that lightning. It won't be a complete walkthrough, but we see. God, this game just gets better and better, doesn't it? Whee! That's good. Right, so avoid the obstacles again in this rally sort of like bit, and don't get struck by lightning, or else you might go back to the future. Oh dear. It's more compact. A little bit like, I suppose you could say, 3D Dev Chase, but you just had to avoid trees in this one, not big chunks of stuff. It is a bit 3D Dev Chase, isn't it? But without the lightning. Whoa! The way it hits me, it's frightening. Right, go, go, go. I just when I think I couldn't enjoy this game anymore, it does that. Lightning. I don't remember that back in the day. Maybe I didn't get back to it, but we must have done it when me and a friend did it with a cheat on it, because I think we got to the end. I don't quite remember what happened, but I just remember playing. We were playing it all day. He had a ZXspectrum 48K Plus, which I think didn't heat up as much as the original 48K rubber keyboard, which I had. If you know different, let me know. I think he might have got warm, but not to the warm extent of the original one. Right, we're through there. Well, red and green should never be seen. Oh dear, remember to blink when you see stuff like that. We're going to a different sector. Right, now, oh god, where's that thing now? That's that thing jumping all over the place. Get it, take it out. Oh. So this is the third wave, remember. Shield's still looking quite good on our second life. Oh god, unless that thing comes right up and kills us. It's getting a bit close. I think we need to hit it about 3 times. Always going to be white in colour, I think, these ones. Yeah, if you watch this far into the video, please consider subscribing, because it helps the channel keep running, and we want to review as many games as we possibly can, because we're almost up to 800 time recording, and we've only just got up to this game called Glass. So there's lots of hidden gems still to find. The ZXspectrum has got probably the most hidden gems ever, I would have thought. Right, okay. But Quicksilver, they're a solid outfit. So I should have checked their whole catalogue when I was looking for this game from my past, really. But I didn't know. What's this thing? I think that thing might have just impacted on the hull, that monster. Don't know what that's about. We'll just keep moving left and right in line with this thing, maybe. Coming to us the size of a small city, trying to blow us up to Kingdom Come. Right, let's try and get up to... What points did we get to last time? Probably about 12,000 or something, didn't we? Good if we get a bonus at some stage. But we probably will get one when we hit, if we do get to it, the next massive long spaceship going across. Is this going to be it now? Fingers crossed, it might be. Or it might be an additional stage. Stuff coming over the hill. It is, right. How long's this one? It's a white spaceship, not as exciting as the last one, but green bits underneath to shoot there. And then we've got cyan radar dishes up the top. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Definitely play this one. If you've got a real Spectrum or just emulation, have a go on it. Yeah, marvellous. Marvellous achievement. So much to enjoy here. You might get further than me, because you probably want to see, your interest will get you. You want to see what the next stage is, what the next graphics are going to be. These aliens are gradually evolving as they come in over the hill. We're still on the second life. I've just glanced at the clock. I can't believe I've been playing this over a quarter of an hour. That went super fast. So don't be cooking your dinner at the same time as having a quick go on this, because you can't have a quick go on this. It's just not possible. It's not possible to have a quick go on this. Right, kaboom that. Kaboom that. Right, these are sitting ducks, these fellas. Take a look on the timer. Almost in the red on time. Shield's almost in the red as well. 8,110 super cosmic super points. Well, more now. 9,120. Earth politician. That seems like quite a boring job. I take that out. Good. Well, it's much more exciting than the job I got at the moment. Really, I want to be a professional YouTuber full time. It's tricky if you just look at retro games, but some people do it for a living. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already. And there's memberships as well, which lift me to the next level if I get enough people in there. Hurrah! Right, 9160. The channel's here to try and beat stress. Doesn't take itself too seriously. It's not about expert gameplay. It's about seeing what your first or second go would have been like back in the day, and would there been enough there if you want to play it again. This one, although I only played it around a friend's house, I really should have bought a copy myself, because I would have been playing it forever. It might very well have turned into my favourite game of all time. Great stuff. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. I absolutely loved it. That was Glass on the ZXspectrum, published by Quicksilver in 1985. A really cool game. If you had any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.